First of all, a very warm welcome to Bloomberg. So it's great to see you all here this morning to discuss taking manufacturing to the next level, an event put together by GMIS.
The fact that the people speaking are leaders in their fields, they understand how trade and how government policy affects trade and how trade fits in with all the manufacturing issues that we're talking about. I think we did a very good job, and I congratulate the organizers.
GMIS is a very interesting initiative. It's a global initiative. For some time we didn't have a place where the manufacturing people could go and meet together. And of course you see changing views about the world of manufacturing. In the UK, many people will ask, why do we care about manufacturing? It's only 10% of our GDP in the UK. Well, actually, manufacturing, it is only 10% of GDP, but it accounts for around 50% of the exports and more than 70% of R&D. So a 1% change in manufacturing activity will have a large contribution if we are to tackle issues like the trade.
If you didn't know what an automated car wash looks like, so I'm sure most of you have been through an automated car wash, you might be tempted to get a robot, put a sponge on the robot and try and replicate the human being in terms of washing the car with a robot on a sponge. A lot of companies see automation and digitalization of the replacement of the human being by copying the human being's process.
We at PwC believe that the workforce of the future, the organizations of the future are made up of people. They're human organizations. We have a digital agenda here in the manufacturing environment, but fundamentally, for many, many years to come, people and organizations will be the driving force.
Manufacturing is obviously a big part of everyone's lives, and it's part of the future. And as we heard today, it is currently changing at a faster pace than I think we've seen in a long, long time. It is truly a new industrial revolution, and it is the coming together of technology and innovation and globalization that is driving all of that.
This was the most encouraging panel so far, I think, and very forward-looking.
I don't think Brexit sort of, something waiting to happen. It's already here now, and we've lost lots of jobs in manufacturing over the last 2 decades.
The rest of the world is trying to find commonalities with their trade policy and prioritising where they can sort of trade more efficiently in goods and services, and we're kind of pulling it apart somewhat.
98% of the trade that we do in DP World container terminals is non-EU trade. So that's a really important fact when you're thinking about the customs processes, because we're already doing what would be in the future after the transition. So we are already well versed in declarations processes and the port community network systems that are in place.